All right, Alexa, stop. All right. A few things clicked here. Settling in with the world's most powerful PC here. It gets a little finicky sometimes, but that's okay. That's all right. Here we go. Okay, here. So shout out to everybody that's listening. One love to everybody out there. Welcome back. If you were on the game stream earlier, shout out to everybody that came by the game stream. And shout out to everybody here now. Shout out to everybody for watching. That game stream, shockingly, according to the view count, has close to like 80 to 90 views. So shout out to everybody who kicked back and was able to kind of watch me play and die and all that kind of stuff on the Witcher 3. So CD Projekt Red, I recommend that version to you all. It's got all, I got it for $20. Shout out to El Matador for the $20 holla. And so I was able to get that game for $19.99. It had, that was the complete edition. It was digitally done. So shout out to him for doing that. That's what I purchased. So I just wanted to stream it and that's what I got. So but shout out to him and shout out to everybody that's here, coming later, everybody that's going to be listening, as this is Hit Stop Craig, ladies and gentlemen. It is about 3:30 on the East Coast. It is time to not press start, but to hit stop. And over on this podcast, you are entertained by the one-man wrecking crew, the Black Ball of Death, the man with the world's most powerful Xbox. It is the Messiah himself, sitting down in his blue robe of knowledge with the ring of power in the green chair of destiny. It gets no better than that. It's like spaghetti with Prego and a piece of garlic bread with a tinge of crispiness, but doesn't break apart. You know what I'm saying? That is perfect. Only your mama can make it like that, because you don't know how to make it. I don't know how to make it. My girl definitely don't know how to make it, but that's the way it is. It's a learning process, ladies and gentlemen, a learning process. So shout out to everybody there. Shout out to everybody in the chat. One love to everybody. As I said, hit that like button when you come on up in here. And again, the podcast takes no AdSense money from those moist ass people outside of here. So anybody who wants to donate, hit me up on the PayPal. Feel free. Anything is welcome. Shout out even your time, but most of all, donate a like. That is free, ladies and gentlemen. How broke are we? Just hit the like button. That's cool. But anybody else, shout out to everybody that has donated to the PC bill, Uncompetitive, Jemiah Dixon, everybody that came through and hooked that up. Shout out to the Device Pit Stop, the Black Order themselves, for helping throw this thing together and getting the best bang for the buck. The world's most powerful Xbox is right on my right hand side. Scarlet is right here. It's already functioning, and it's actually not bad at all. So, all right, let's get into it. We got some topics here to run. We got some fruit booties to defruitify. And again, I'm going to ask the same questions. So those moist fruit booties better be ready. So the number one question of the day is, it's not, let me tell you what it's not. It's not how much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood, because we all know he would chuck as much as he could. You feel me? So the question of the day is what is going on with the GPU, CPUs, SoC with the next generation builds and the Navi GPU that AMD is allegedly working on, and is it a proprietary GPU? So that is the question everybody wants to know. Now, I've always stood by and I've always told everybody that listens to me that if you just wait, it's not true until the company comes out and says it. In this case, you got two companies with Microsoft and Sony, and then you have AMD as the one who's manufacturing the chip. Now, did Sony go out and help fund the chip? Well, at this point, nobody knows. And I have stock in AMD, and I don't even get to see that. And again, I showed you all of my stock in AMD. It was $16.80. Remember about a week ago? Let's just see what it is now. Alexa, what is AMD stock price?
As of 3:09 p.m. Eastern, Advanced Micro Devices traded at $19.64 on the Nasdaq, down 0.58% since previous close.
As you can see, you would have made yourself a little bit of cheddar. You got it at 16. You should have bought, because I mean, you should have bought at least 5 shares at 16. That's just what I recommended to you, right? So you would have made a whopping $15, and that's like free money. That's like you didn't work to do it, did you? You just pressed a couple buttons. That's why you do these things. But when you buy stock in these companies, it allows you to kind of pull the curtain back, and you can kind of see the inner workings of the business side of the company. But let's get into it, because there's so many moist simps out here in this community tag that we're just going to deal with it a little bit at a time here. Oh, actually, I'm just going to take a shovel and start pounding people's heads with it. Okay, so why is it such a big deal on what GPU is working with what if they both do the exact same things? Now, everybody knows who my source is, Lou Waffle. Everybody give a shout out to Lou Waffle. All right, he has told me specifically that the dev kit that he saw working, there may have been 3 to 5 dev kits for Sony, okay? So the dev kit he saw working was AMD based, and it was performing like the GPU was like a Vega 56, and the CPU was like a Ryzen 1500. So I simply looked that up, and I was like, oh, okay. Now, let me just pull this story from July. Let me see if I can find it again. I call myself being prepared this time. And oh, okay, yeah. Let me go ahead and share this right now. Now, this is the story from July. Okay, how what AMD did in order to and it's right here. Okay, everybody knows this story. Now I'm sharing my screen. All right, this is from July 2016. Or sorry, July 16, 2018. So this was damn near 7 months ago. Now, AMD required at least 7.4 T-flops of GPU compute for true 4K 30 FPS with PS4 image quality. Okay, they needed 7.4 T-flops to get 4K native and lock it, not have dynamic resolution. They also had, oh yeah, you can shop now for all you all who don't have these games or a version of them. And 30 FPS, none of that dynamic resolution where you look at the sky like you do on Assassin's Creed Origins. If you go to the top of the pyramid, you have an Xbox One X, okay? You go to the top of the main pyramid, okay, the big one, the Giza pyramid. You climb that pyramid. You take your raggedy ass up to the top. You look at the sky. The Xbox is processing at 4K native at 30 FPS. Now, that's looking at the sky, okay? As soon as the character pans down to jump down or do the leap of faith, whatever you do, it automatically starts losing image quality. Now, they needed at least 7.4 T-flops for Horizon Zero Dawn and Lost Legacy and God of War. That's what they needed to run all their games. Talking about first-party games. Again, Sony is speccing their console to the first-party developers. They don't give a rat's ass about the third-party developers, because those guys can come out and say, we're going to go ahead and start doing conservation for the friggin' piglet, for all we know. I mean, they can't control third-party developers, so they spec to the first-party design. So what we know is that for sure that the bare minimum it's going to be is 7.4 T-flops. So then you take what is called a baseline leap and say, well, what will they need to do 4K 60 FPS on all their games? So we know they can do 4K checkerboarded, which means they're going to get a 2160p image that's under a native image, but they're still going to be able to do it. So at 4.2, whatever the PlayStation Pro is, all right? So 4K 30 at 7.4, I've checked with 2 different people to do 4K 60. It's going to require anywhere from another T-flop, at least one more T-flop, minimum, to 2.5 T-flops. So that puts this at 9.7 to 10 T-flops. Again, shout out to Luafa. He said that thing was running on about 9.5 to 10 T-flops of power. Okay, that's with overhead. And then I don't know how much they're going to dedicate to the UI. Please don't ask me. It's not that big a deal. So we keep moving on. We know that much. Now, so is AMD going to, is the Navi going to be a proprietary thing? So, well, let's stop sharing this one here. And we're going to pull up this one here. And this came out in December. And I've been sitting on this, okay, because I knew somebody was going to do some clickbaiting. We know people are going to do that just because people are desperate for information. And I understand the Xbox community wanting information because this generation for them has been complete shit. It has been dog shit personified. Nothing went the way they wanted. But I'm going to pull this up, and I sat on this one. Ooh, did I sit on this one for this day to just do full body bagging on this one. Okay, this came out in December, I believe. It was December of last year. Look, this is from Hot Hardware. This got nothing to do with your bullshit console war. Microsoft, look, December 6, 2018. Microsoft's next-gen Xbox Scarlett rumored to use AMD Zen 2 and Navi for 4K gaming. So why would people believe Navi is architected mainly for Sony when you already have reports 6 weeks ago that wasn't true? That wasn't true. So now you had a leak a couple of weeks ago, or 3 or 4 days ago, that turned out to be fake on something called Gonzo or Gongala or whatever it is, and people ran with that. Now let me make this clear: you had people when they announced. Let me see if I can pull up the Vega thing. I'll keep my screen up. Let's see here, AMD Vega CES. I'm a CES. Okay. So CES, let's go 2019. Now, you had people, so this is Vegas 7. Okay, you had people, cancel. You had people in the Xbox community when she came out there and she showed this, okay? And this is about as big as her face, by the way. When she showed this, you had people literally saying this is going to be the GPU for the next Xbox. And this clearly says Vega. Okay, that says Vega. So people are like, well, okay, if you all think it's going to be Vega, which nobody said it would or wouldn't be, that's okay, but nothing has been declared from Microsoft. But see, this is what happens when you go by these cats that clickbait. Just stay away from these people that clickbait. Again, they want information because they got no effing games, okay? No games. All right, so I mean, it's crazy, and so they are desperately looking for information, even though there's none out there. I mean, guys, there's not really a whole lot out there on what. Just take what the consoles are already doing, and if they're going to add some more power, they want more AI. They want more AI. They want better AI, and they want. Okay, I'm playing The Witcher today. How many of you all saw me run my character on a horse? Character on a horse through a clothesline, and he just went right through the clothesline. Like he had there was no physical effect of me riding through the clothesline. Okay, fair enough. Next generation, the man on the horse riding through a clothesline, there'll be a physical reaction, like he'll get knocked off the horse. That's the type of AI that both Microsoft and Sony said they're going to use. Next generation, the consoles are going to do the exact same thing. They're going to do the exact damn thing. It's just there are going to be some processes that the next Xbox has that the processes, I mean, from it to get to A to Z, it may take it 5 steps to get there on the new Xbox, whereas the Sony system may do it at 9 steps, and vice versa. There's going to be a lot of steps that Sony is going to take, and it's going to be working better on the PlayStation. It is, all right? So but the consoles are going to do the exact same thing. And trust me, as somebody who just had to put together a PC and had to fend off people saying, well, the PC, you need to go buy this, and you need to go buy that. When you're looking at the performances and you take 10 games and 5 of them perform better with the, I don't know, on the 1070 Ti, and then the other 5 perform just as good on AMD's competing hardware, and AMD's hardware is cheaper. What do you think? Why do you think they just had that big interview? As a matter of fact, let's see if we can pull this up. And again, the Vega, this is what these cats were saying and you know, we got to call a spade a spade. This was happening when Max Gaming was showing this live. Okay, so you had people in the Xbox community saying that this was the next GPU. And so now it's changed all of a sudden, you know, and this is just 2 weeks ago. Look, 1919. Today's the 23rd, and they've already flipped their script. Okay, I mean, and that's my whole point, is that these cats are whipping out their skippies and they're playing with them. So there was an article. I don't know if you all see here. Let's see. Was it Intel talks AMD Rise? I'm just trying to. It was something like that. Okay. Well, no, this is not it. But this is when I started. This is for all these people who follow Intel. Hell no. Now, this is from 2018. This is when I really first started looking at investing in AMD. Okay? So this is for people who know that. So I'm trying to find out. Maybe I can't find it. Well, there is a. Let me just type 2019. Let's see here. It goes up. All right. Well, hell, now I can't find it. Anyway, basically what this cat was saying from Intel, was that how fast AMD is catching up to them. And like, he is shocked at how fast AMD is catching up to them. So, and he, you know, couldn't believe it, blah, 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 blah. So when we're talking about things like, when I get things like people are like, well, has such and such said any news about the PS5? Why do you all want to know so bad? I mean, seriously, because again, they're going to do the exact same things. I mean, they are literally going to do the exact same thing. So let's go to the next clickbait article that you all got given. So let's see. I'm just going to put AMD GPU. I'm just going to put leaks. Okay, let's see here. Well, now let's see if I can find it here. Ah, okay. Wait a minute. That's the wrong thing to type in. PS5. Yeah, I'm going to put PS5. Okay. All right. So, because people are so desperate for information, as I like to say, we're going to share this screen. Shout out to the people that are watching. Let's share this screen. I just want to show you all how this clickbaiting shit is really getting to you all. Okay. Now, all of a sudden, this leaks out. And I'm just pulling this. I pull this out of my ass on Google. I mean, I don't follow this site at all. So all of a sudden, it says now will likely make an appearance at E3. Based on what? Okay, based on what? Yeah, and then here's this mentally retarded thing that everybody saw that I pulled up last week. Full retard. Okay, this thing, I mean, I'm just serious. I mean, and then you got people trying to break it down. Ooh, well, this Z means this, and this R means that, and this G means that. Shut the hell up. We will know when Sony and Microsoft march out there and they say, here's what we're doing. I mean, just full retard. So, I mean, this unbelievable. Oh, yeah, here it was. It was going to have 3.2 gigahertz. And then it was going to do this. And then, oh, it has to do that. It can't do that. They won't be able to do this. It's just unbelievable. If somebody told you, I'm going to channel my inner Next Gen 720. When he pulled up that picture of Sea of Thieves at 6 T-flops, and then he pulled up the picture of Kratos from God of War, and you're like, all right, which one's the more powerful console? I mean, like he said, world's most powerful console. Woo! His words, not mine. So you can clearly see one group knows what the hell they're doing and the other group does not. So, I mean, look at this shit. Look. I mean, it's unbelievable. And then this turned out apparently not to be true. And so the same people that said that the Vega GPU was going to be in the new Xbox, then this came out and it's like, oh, look, it's going to at least be 12 to 14 this. And I mean, like I said, full retard. All of them. This is ridiculous. Why do you care so much? And it's just, so, and we don't know. Now it says, well, make an appearance. You know, why? Why? Did Microsoft come out and say that they had hardware to announce? I mean, really? I mean, I'm not saying that they didn't. Can somebody send me the email? I mean, I'll be more than happy to do it. So this unbelievable. Yeah, claims this leaked AMD APU will show up in Sony's PS5. So again, we looked at these numbers, and I simply asked you all, with those numbers, could they do 4K native at 60 FPS? And everybody said, yeah, they could. So what at that point, what goddamn difference does it make? Seriously. So if the PS5 is 9 T-flops and it does 4K native at 60 FPS with better artificial intelligence and all the games that they got coming out, and the Xbox does the same thing, but they use, I don't know, 11.3 T-flops. I'm just putting numbers out there. What are you all going to do? Are you going to start beating your meat? I mean, seriously. I mean, I'm talking about the Xbox community, because to them, if the new PlayStation 5, and I understand this, for them, if the new PS5 is more powerful, these guys are going to go and kill themselves. Make no mistake about it. They're going to do something. I mean, because they're going full retard now. So what's the next step? Well, they got to go start killing people. Oh, yeah. Some little girl, 3 or 4-year-old, accidentally spilled some juice on somebody's Xbox, and the guy killed her. Like I said, full retard. So they are already doing that. So, so we move into this whole situation that it doesn't matter what I was told by Lew Waffa, because Lew Waffa is not head of Sony, okay? And until the head of Sony PlayStation comes out and says, I can confirm this is the tech inside of our new console. And not only that, they have to show what the PC community talks about, which is real world performance. Okay, like I was saying earlier to Witchacallit, who said, how can I know that Gears of War 5 on the Xbox X doesn't look as good as it does on the PC? Because I played it on the Xbox One X. That's how I know. I'm giving you a real version of events. Okay, I've played Gears on the Xbox. I played it on PC. It ain't even close. It's not close. It's unfair, the advantage that PC gamers have on the consoles when it comes to the Xbox game. I have no idea what it's like for the PlayStation. Okay, but again, I played it 1080p high, then I played it 1080p ultra, and I couldn't believe what I was looking at, and the difference is not right. It is unbelievably not right. So just again, retarded, full retard. And so instead of them, and so now you got people saying, well, I was wrong about that leak. Why are you talking about it? Why? Why are you talking about it? But here's why. Because their community is desperate for hardware information. I mean, Hellfire, you all were talking to me about the game. The game Dreams, okay? The game Dreams, to me, is more important than the hardware coming out. The game MLB The Show, what's going to be the new features? That's more important. Days Gone. Am I going to go ahead and get Days Gone? Okay? That's stuff, Ace Combat 7, me getting, more information on that. So, I mean, this unbelievable retardation, okay, coming out of both communities. But I don't understand. But I understand the Xbox community because they are going to go. They went nuts because Red Dead Redemption 2 did not win. Now this is 2 hours ago. Here's another leak. Let me see if I can share this one. Since we're doing all the leaks and stuff like that, since the community has just gone retarded, here's another leak. And this is 10 hours old. So here's another one. So PS5 specs laid bare and biggest leak yet. And the Xbox 2 should be worried. But if they're going to, and this is from Trusted Review, if they're going to do the same things, why should, I don't even know what the hell this is. This looks like a Wi-Fi device for all I know. So, and here it is again. Full retard. Going again. I mean, it's unbelievable. Unbelievable. So, that's what I'm calling this right here. Full retard. Okay? Full retard. So this people need to wait until it's confirmed and enjoy the games that you got. I mean, this just unbelievable retardation. Unbelievable. So, and this is why. But I gotta also understand that when you have a community that's looking forward to Crackdown 3, I mean, are you kidding me? Really? Crackdown 3? Trash! I'm calling it right now. Trash! I mean, there's more destruction in what's that game where you're on Mars? Red Faction. There's more destruction on that than there is in Crackdown 3. What's up, Don? Say what up to everybody. So, just full retards. What's going on, Savage Uger? How you doing? No, this is not Mass Effect. Should I get a Ryzen CPU 2700 or Intel 87K? I would look at the real world performances there, Mel and Matt. I go AMD. F Intel. F them and their ridiculous prices. Matter of fact, let's just go ahead and do some shopping right now. So, the Ryzen, it's a 2700X. I think this is what you put down. So let's see here. Let's share my screen here. Let's go ahead and go full screen here. And let's share this. And share. And let me big size the screen. Okay. So I have no idea. Cache memory is the Ryzen. I don't know what that means, but if that gives you a hard on that, there you go. Socket type, AM4. I have no idea what this means. I'm an AMD guy. Number of cores, 8 versus 6. I mean, again, I have no idea what that means. So, but here's what I do understand. $445 or $500. Yeah, I'd rather save $50, okay? I'd rather save $50. They're both 3.7 on the clock. So they both, do they have overclocking? Oh, I can't see that one. So, but there you go. It's just depending on what you want. It says depending on the resolution, 87 is 11 to 20% faster than the 27X when comparing 1% low performance. So to me, I go Ryzen. Okay, but you may want to wait for the 3000 series that's supposed to make this obsolete. I mean, that's what I've been told. So, but everybody swears by Intel. Well, except Intel, who's actually worried about AMD catching up to them. I mean, they're just AMD's growth is exponential, can't be stopped. So that's what I would do, Mel and Matt. So, but let's see. Yeah, I'm giving out free smoke today. I mean, it's ridiculous. You know, I mean, I've seen better looking games on the PlayStation, the one that came out in 2013 PlayStation, than the Xbox One X. And I've had both consoles, and I don't want to hear, oh, you're pissing all over the Xbox. No, Xbox pisses itself, okay? It doesn't suck because you think it sucks. It sucks because I said it sucks, and you are just going to have to get over it. So... You know, just unbelievable. So, but we got these people again, full retard on these speculations. Full retard. What's up, Don? But Why? Again, I understand why. The Xbox community has nothing to talk about. What are they going to talk about? What are they talking about right now? Oh, well, gee whiz, you know what? I got to get home and I can get into this party chat, and then we can all play Call of Duty. And then, boy, Biff, oh, you go over there and stand behind that tree over there, and then I'm going to go ahead and shoot this guy in the face. And after I get one-man army, you go ahead and call in the B2. Ooh! That's what they sound like when they're talking to each other. You know? So, I mean, it's like I said, full retards. Unbelievable. Now let's move on to the YouTube drama videos. Oh, yeah. Like I said, free smoke today. I'm just giving it out. Oh, I need a drink. Hold on. All righty. That's what grown folks do. We drink whiskey at 3 o'clock in the afternoon because you can't do it. Actually, you can. What's up, Sick Humor? So all right. YouTube drama videos. Okay. So how do I'm really going to try to walk a narrow line here. But if people get mad, people get mad. So, all right. So I'm going to take what happened to J-Dub City here and not gas it up or anything. But if you're going to say that Colt Eastwood and Dealer Gaming and all the rest of that crew are wrong for what they did, bravo. Bravo. The question then becomes, why are you still podcasting with them? And this is where we get to the drama videos, okay? This is where we get to the drama videos because these people like to pull their dick out on Monday and then play victim on Tuesday. Okay? They're here for the bullshit, but when it smacks them pow, 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 in their face, it's, oh, no, you can't do this to me. Ah. You know, now, some of it is breaking, unfortunately, on what people are looking like. Let's just keep it 100% funky. But there's a name for black people who hang out with white folks that are racist. And it rhymes with boon. And I'm not going to take it any further than that. So are these people liars? Absolutely. How many times have they been called lying? I mean, this lie, Megaton, all this kind of stuff. Xbox does something that nobody else can do. Really? What are they doing besides getting smoked out there? I mean, they are getting absolute smoke. These guys are celebrating coming in second place. I really want you to think of the loser mentality they got. We came in second place, or as my coach liked to say, you're the first loser. Congratulations. What do you want? I mean, again, full retard. So, yes, can you do videos based on things? And yeah, I did not like the fact, and shout out to Next Gen 720. It's my man, 50 grand. Seriously. He's always been nice to me. But if you knew that those cats that you were talking about were saying this bullshit, why did you stay? That's the question that people got to ask, okay? Now, I know he come clean with it. Shout out to him for coming clean with this shit. Shout out to the people that were supporting it, supporting him and all that kind of stuff. But that's the $1 million question to me, or at least it was. But everybody's got to make a choice. If you think I listen to certain podcasts where you got people saying, these black dudes, hell no. No, I don't listen to people like that. So you don't have to bring it to my door being like, oh, did you hear what such and such said? I don't listen to them. Which brings me to what I was talking about in my earlier Gamecast when I said, look, if you think this person is a fraud, and you think this person is phony, and you think this woman is phony, and she's a fraud and got fake HDR, why are you listening to it? Well, I challenged her to a debate, and she blocked me because she don't want the smoke, I guess. I mean, that's what you guys say. And now you millennials are walking around here with your heads down, and I'll use another millennial term, feeling some kind of way. I don't even know what the hell that means, but you all are feeling some kind of way. Big friggin' deal. I think the mere fact that they compartmentalize things is going to be their downfall. Okay, because if they don't think that their employer, their potential, their future employers won't data mine and find out that they said some bullshit online, they will do it. They will do it. They won't get that promotion. Now, I'm not talking about that job that you first get. I'm talking about that job you've been there for 6 years and you try to get into that next spot. And then all of a sudden they sit you down and say, hey, can we check out your, what's it called? Your social media footprint. That's what they call it. Do you mind if we look at that? What are they going to say? Gee, man, I don't, not unless they work for themselves, which, I mean, if you're out there entrepreneuring it up, shout out to you, because that's what I do. But I understand that they don't. And so they will be their own greatest downfall. So the drama videos are simple. It is people finally waking up saying, I'm not going to deal in that bullshit no more. Okay, I'm not going to deal with the bullshit no more. I mean, fuck that. I get that. But if you think somebody's a phony and a fraud, then why are you listening to them? Why are you listening to them? Seriously, I mean, because that's retarded. That's like somebody ringing your door every day at 4 o'clock in the morning and hitting you in your fucking face, and then you keep getting up talking about, well, man, that guy just came over here and hit me in my face at 4 o'clock in the morning. I mean, that's what you guys are doing. And that is borderline obsessive behavior right there. I mean, full retard. Like I said, I don't listen to those guys. So because one, they how many times have they been called lying? And then you got their own people in their own comment section saying, oh, they don't take it seriously. Oh, it's just a joke to them. Talking about, hey, you can't knock their game. If you want me to follow you on Twitter, you got to donate $5. I mean, seriously. There's P.T. Barnum said there's a sucker born every minute. I mean, people are so desperate for somebody to follow them on social media, they are paying for it. I mean, really. And then you wake up in the morning and see a school getting shot up. Look at the mentality. People don't know how to talk to each other anymore. They send instant messages and memes and all this kind of stuff. God damn it. What the hell's wrong with you all? So, yeah, I know you do uncompetitive. So it's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Like I said, full retard in that community. So, Red Tech Gaming, ray tracing dev kit at GDC, Xbox Scarlet, question marks. And he at least put question marks behind it. Shout out to Red Tech Gaming, because he made a legitimate point when they showed the Vega Tech at CES. He said, quote, Navi has been reported to be with Sony, but we don't know that for sure. It could be that everybody's working with them on Navi. That's it. And that's what I personally think. That's what I personally think is going on. What's up, OBJ to Don? Yes, OBJ to Don is right. Sea of Thieves is trash. I mean, it is, but hey, it's relevant according to the Xbox community because it's number 2 on something called Twitch. The fuck's a Twitch? A Twitch is something that happens to your nervous system. They talking about it's number 2. I mean, what the hell's going on out there? So, don't speak on them. Look. I mean, if you think I'm here on YouTube drama videos going to start tearing people down, I'm not going to do it. You just don't listen to them. You don't listen to them. I mean, that's it. And yes, I've heard people make legitimate points. The more bullshit you spout, the more people are there to smell it. I totally get it. There's a show on called Love and Hip Hop, and that woman who produces that show, the lead producer, has said the more ratcheted and stupid you act, the better it looks for TV. That's why every time you turn that show on, they fighting each other, because it's good for TV. They getting money off of it. And then you got the people making excuses. Well, they don't do it, somebody else is going to do it. But yeah, I mean, shout out to what a YouTuber said years ago. There is no integrity left on YouTube. That's why I'm happy that the Mass Effect community that ginned up Mass Effect Andromeda, they packed their shit and they left. They don't do videos anymore. They don't do none of them do. I mean, they don't do them anymore. You know, so and that's integrity because they hyped up a game that turned out to be straight dudification. Okay, it was straight trash. And so they left. They packed their shit up and they went. They quit. And I mean, like I said, I've named them before. Gamer MD83, the Andromeda Nerds, Deanna Takes. I mean, they're gone. You have to really, really search for them now because they just don't do videos anymore. And because they know it. They know people will be like, hey, look, you got to go. All that bullshit you was talking, So, but yeah, I mean, it is simple. If you don't like somebody and you think somebody's a fucking fraud, why are you following them? Why are you listening to their podcast? Why are you sub to them? What difference in the day does it make when they talk about stuff? I mean, I'm still waiting on an explanation. I am still waiting on that explanation because, again, nobody can give me one. So, well, that's my point there, mighty Spartan God. If that person's a fraud, fair enough. Fair enough. Why do you care? I mean, seriously, if they're such a fraud, if they're so horrible, if they're terrible, why are you there? This is the same question that they are asking in quote unquote black YouTube. If black men are so horrible and black women are constantly complaining all the time and bitching and moaning, if they're so horrible, they're so bad, they're the dredge of the earth, they're beneath the dredge, they're underneath the jail, all locked up, all doing shit they shouldn't be doing. Why are you even here? Go get with another group of men. Saying the same thing to you all. If such and such is a fraud, fine. Don't listen to them. Okay? It is that. How hard is that? Now I can see if somebody broke into your house, put a knife to your mama's throat, and your mama calls you and says, son, there's somebody here with a knife to my throat, and they're going to kill me unless you listen to this person on this podcast. That I can see you have to sit down and listen to them. But something that ain't gonna ever happen for one thing. But you get my point. Be a grown-ass man and just don't listen. It's not that difficult. Okay, you all make something so easy hard. If I asked some of you all to go and turn the stove up to 350, you all would be sitting up there and be like, I mean, you all wouldn't know how to do it. You wouldn't know how to do it. You'd be arguing with each other. Well, we turn it up to 350 and then, I mean, just do it. Do it. I dare you to stop listening. Okay, that's how. Let's see if you can do that right. God damn, I hate stupid people. Damn. Okay, she's a leftist. She's a liar. Fine. Why? I don't understand why you guys listen. I just really, I mean, somebody make it make sense to me. This is what I was saying 2 hours ago. You make it make sense. If somebody's a liar, okay, like I said before, hey, I got a big problem with what happened to J-Dub City, right? So I don't listen to the people who did it. And I took it one step further. The people who claim that they didn't like it, they're popping back up on those guys' podcasts. So obviously, you didn't tell the truth. But they compartmentalize things. They'll say something like, well, yeah, I don't like what they did at that point, but I'm still going to do a podcast because their goal is to build their channels. And they know that by psyching up, I go to that channel and they got 4,000 people watching, whatever, people are going to sub to me, then I get more subs and I apply for AdSense and AdSense gives me more money. That's what they're about. But they tell you that's what they're about. That's what kills me. It's like the people getting mad at Fallout 76 when Bethesda told all of us the game is effed up. They told us, and guess what people did? They went out and bought it, then they started bitching about it. What is there to complain about? They sold you a broken piece of trash. They told you it was a broken piece of trash. You still went out, and your dumbass went out there or digitally bought it, whatever you all did, clicked and shipped it, and you still bought it. Like I said, full retard. And you still go ahead and complain about it. Well, this is the worst piece of crap I've ever bought in my life. They told you it was a piece of crap. I'm serious. They told you it was a piece of crap. And I am convinced that some of you people will go ahead and go to a movie theater. They will tell you the movie projectors are all broke, and you all will still pay money to go sit in the chairs. And because, hey, what else am I going to do? And then you're going to come out complaining, well, gee whiz, the movie projectors are all broke. But yeah, and your dumb ass still went in there. This, like I said, full retard. Unbelievable. So why do I keep saying The Cage of Love for so long? Because it was funny as hell. And I haven't said that in months. Let's just be 100%. This is be 100%. I didn't say that for a while. I forgot all about that, but it was funny as hell. So, I mean, I even put it in a song. We did it. Well, I play in a band New Year's Eve, and we changed it. I think, how was it? How do we say that? On the Cage of Love, in the Cage of Love. It was something like that. God, it was funny. So just the two of us. It was something like that. It was just like I said. So there you go, Gaminator. I don't like somebody. I don't watch or interact with them. There you go. And that's it. That's all you got to do. I mean, stupid is what stupid does. Yep. And Forrest Gump said that. So this, what up, Savage? All right, take it easy, brother. So, I mean, yeah, just unbelievable retardedness. You got clickbait stuff when you don't even know. So when does YouTube become high school? Oh, ever since these people went full retard, you know, so. So, yeah, but I have not, to be honest with you. All right, you know what? Let me keep it 100% here. Let me keep it 100%. If me saying Cage of Love offended you, Garudia Legends, I'm being honest here. I'm not saying it with a smirk on my face. I'll man up here right now, and I apologize. If you felt like you were being mocked over that, I apologize. Okay? And I'll leave it there. Okay? So just watch what you say to people, because people will take what you say differently. Okay? Especially women. Okay, you may be joking, and that's perfectly fine, but somebody's going to take it differently. And that's what I've always said. You know, y'all got to watch what you say. So, I mean, that's just it. But hey, that's just it. You know, I'll leave it there. I will leave it there. Shout out to Randolph Thor. They just started Xbox too. So, all right, now with that, let's move on to a subject that I love: movies. So, all you all who had to sit through that, I do apologize for that, but it had to be done. I am going to now, we're going to look at the Oscar nominations. Oops. Well, I pulled that one out wrong. Let's see here. What did I have open earlier? All right, because we're going to do who will win and then who should win. And then that'll be the end of the podcast. I'll take some questions if anybody's got any. And then we'll call it after that, because I do want to get back to playing some. I might finish watching this movie. I'm watching a beautiful movie. So let's see. There's that. Let's go here. All right. So we're looking at shout out to ABC. We're just looking at the Oscar nominations, and I'm going to say who will win. Then I'll tell you who I think should win, and then that's just a fun prediction thing that I do. I'm second year doing it, so we'll get through it here, and then that'll be it. And I know a lot of you all, it's a little after 4, so we'll go ahead and close it on out. So shout out to everybody that's here. Okay, Best Picture. Okay, you got Black Panther. Kevin Feige produced it. You got Black Klansman. I believe that was directed by Spike Lee. Bohemian Rhapsody, Favorite, Green Book, Roma, A Star is Born, and Vice. Vice is about the vice president, Dick Cheney. So who do I think is going to win Best Picture? I think Best Picture is going to go to Green Book. Again, that's my opinion. All right, that's my opinion. Okay, this is just a prediction. We're just having fun. So, Green Book, I think, will be the winner of Best Picture. Now, who do I think should win? I think Roma, which is on Netflix, I believe, it should win. I think that's out of all these movies, and I've seen all these movies. Okay, Roma is the best picture I saw out of all those. So I know you all are shocked. Like, he didn't say Black Panther or Black Klansman. No, even though all these films here are deserving, Roma is the best picture I saw. That's who should win. Green Book, however, that's got Mahershala Ali. It's got a real good actor in Viggo Mortensen. So again, that's what I think was going to win. So I'll go with Roma on that one. Actor in a leading role. Well, this is Best Actor. Okay, Christian Bale, Vice. Bradley Cooper, A Star Is Born. William Dafoe, At Eternity's Gate. Rami Malek, Bohemian Rhapsody. Green Book, Viggo Mortensen. Now, who should win this award? Who should win it? It should be Rami Malek. He should win for Bohemian Rhapsody. Outstanding portrayal of Freddie Mercury. Shout out to anybody old enough to remember them. This beautiful. They changed the way music is done to this day. I think he should win. Unfortunately, I think this is going to go, and I'm going for the upset here. I think Bradley Cooper is going to win for A Star Is Born. Outstanding job. But don't be shocked if William Dafoe pulls it out. But to me, it's between those three. But I got Bradley Cooper winning, but I think Rami Malek should win. Leading actress, Yalitza Aparicio for Roma. Again, I think Roma is the best movie. Glenn Close, The Wife. Olivia Colman, The Favorite. Lady Gaga, A Star Is Born, and Melissa McCarthy. If y'all didn't know, Lady Gaga is up for a Best Actress award. I do think Glenn Close will win this award, okay? And so I think we'll win the award. But I do think, and again, I'm going to go with Roma here. I think this young lady here, she beat out 3,000 other people for this role, and I think she's going to win. I mean, I just think it could happen. But don't be shocked if Lady Gaga, if you wake up Monday morning and Lady Gaga has won an Oscar, don't be shocked. Again, you should watch A Star Is Born. It's a really good movie. Actor in a supporting role. Here we go. Mahershala Ali. Again, he was also in the MCU. He played, Copperhead, I think, and Luke Cage. Adam Driver, Black Klansman. Sam Elliott, A Star Is Born. Sam Rockwell, Vice. Richard E. Grant, Can You Ever Forgive Me? Okay. Now, who should win this award? Sam Elliott should win for A Star Is Born. Again, outstanding movie. Outstanding job by Sam Elliott, who will win the award, however. I'm going to go for a slight upset here and go Sam Rockwell. Enjoyed him. I thought it was fantastic. I thought it was great in that character. Okay. Actress in a supporting role. Amy Adams, who I've met, by the way. Marina Di Taviro, Roma. Regina King, If Beale Street Could Talk. Emma Stone, The Favorite. Rachel Weisz, The Favorite. Okay. Now, again, my personal favorite, who should win this award, it should be Amy Adams should win this award. She should win the award, but I'm going to go with Rachel Weisz. I think that's how you pronounce her name. I think she's going to end up winning this award. I just thought she did a much better job than Emma Stone, although this could split the vote. This could split the vote right here, but here's your favorite. These two may split the vote, so don't be shocked if Regina King, I think, won the Golden Globe. It won the Golden Globe. So that's going to be an interesting one to watch. So animated feature film, The Incredibles, Isle of Dogs, Mariah. I assume all you people that like anime have seen that one. Wreck-It Ralph. And then Into the Spider-Verse. Who should win this? Into the Spider-Verse should win. Who's going to win? Into the Spider-Verse. That I've seen all those, and this is the best of them all. Okay, it's the best of them all. Cinematography. We'll run these real quick. Not going to read them all. Cinematography should go to the Cold War. Shouldn't even be close. Costume design. Again, I personally believe it's going to be Mary Poppins that wins costume design, but Black Panther could sneak one in there too. But a lot of the fantasy stuff gets crossed out all the time. So Mary Queen of Scots could pull the upset here. Directing, this is best director. Black Klansman, Cold War favorite. I think Cold War will win best direction. Okay, and don't be shocked if Roma, because again, if you all don't know, Netflix is going to join the MP2A, so you'll be able to see some movies only on Netflix. So there's a release of the Netflix. So day and day. Documentary, RBG. Again, I love this one. These are all good though. Free Solo was good too. But Ruth Bader Ginsburg, this is good too. This is about the Supreme Court justice. Documentary, short subject, Endgame. Okay, I think that's a perfect way. I think that's going to win it. Not even close. Even though Lifeboat is real good too. Film editing, very simple. Bohemian Rhapsody, that should win this easily. Shouldn't even be close on that one. Foreign film, again, Roma should win this one, even though Cold War may pull off the upset. But look for Roma to win that one. Okay, makeup and hairstyling, I got to skip that one because I'm not looking at nobody's makeup. Music score, this is tough. This is tough. Black Panther, Black Klansman, Bill Could Talk. I'm pulling for Bill Could Talk, Bill Street Could Talk. But don't be shocked if Owl of the Dog and or Black Panther doesn't win, okay? So, original song. This is Shallow from A Star Is Born. It ain't even going to be close. So I shout out to Kendrick Lamar, but he ain't gonna win. I'd be shocked if Kendrick Lamar beat this song right here. Production design, again, I'm gonna really have to go with Roma on this one, even though I love what they did with Black Panther production-wise. CGI was a little, but I'm going with Roma here. And Mary Poppins, that's pretty nice too. So don't be shocked if Mary Poppins don't pull it. I'm watching this one right here now. This is not that good of a production, okay? It's not bad, but it's not as good as Roma or Black Panther. So, a short film, animated, One Small Step. That's cool as hell, but I'm a space guy, so I went with One Small Step. Short film, live action, Marguerite, okay? That's just it. Marguerite should win that. Skin, a little bit too controversial. Hollywood may do that, though, just for the hell of it. But I got Marguerite on that one. Sound editing, Bohemian Rhapsody, very well done. A Quiet Place. Don't be shocked if that doesn't pull off the upset, though. But I've got Bohemian Rhapsody. First Man, I'm not done watching, but here we go. Sound mixing, Bohemian Rhapsody. Okay. So, I mean, again, I think Bohemian Rhapsody is going to kind of win it. And finally, visual effects. All these are worthy. I'm going to go with Ready Player One for visual effects, okay? Although Infinity War is nominated as well, but Ready Player One should win that. Christopher Robin with Winnie the Pooh, that might win it. Writing, again, are you kidding me? It's going to be Can You Ever Forgive Me for the writing. Tearjerker right there. Whoa, boy, tearjerker. Let's see here. Writing, original screenplay, again, Roma, okay? And that is it for that, guys. I mean, those are my Oscar predictions. Go ahead and leave what you guys think is going to win. So, yeah, it's thanks, Uncompetitive still here with me. I appreciate it. Same like I said, fuck the Oscars. Corey Maxey got Lady Gaga pulling the upset. Okay. How is First Man so far? It's okay. It's uneven. Remy Malek should win. I wouldn't shock me if he did. Star Wars wins Best Picture, possibly. So, Rhapsody Stone. Oh, really? Okay, very well. Never called anyone their name. Respect all. No, we know you do, Don. So, okay. But yeah, guys, that is about it. So you'll have to check the categories as I posted in sync with your prediction. Oh yeah, that's fine. So yeah, that's fine. It's all fun and games. So, but all right then, guys, that pretty much wraps it up. Does anybody have any questions, comments, or concerns? What's up, Trey BK? So so So, now Royal Illusions is saying that I'm exposed. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I'm the one who said Cage of Love and all that stuff. So, so more interesting nominations. Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. Competitor. They added more stuff, a little more flavor this year. Okay, well, that's fine. That's whatever you want to do it. So is your PC really named Scarlet? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's a perfect name for it. A perfect name for it. So, oh man. So, but all right, guys. Well, hellfire. If nobody's got any more questions or anything, I'm just gonna jump off. So, well, yeah. Yeah, it was fun though. Oh, the plan was for people to make fun of you. Oh, all right, well, you executed your plan 100 over 100 there, Grudia Legends. You are the mastermind of all things. So, yeah, free smoke. There you go. All right, then, guys, I'm going to get on off here and finish. I'm going to finish watching this movie and then let's do some sports talk. But I will talk to you guys later again. This has been another episode of Hit Stop Craig. And you all take it easy and you all stay blessed and keep it gaming. Peace.